burglar lights. Several people. Yeah, you're not alone. In 2009, there were 2 million burglaries in the United States. 61 were forced entries, 32.6 were not, and then the rest was just foiled attempts. And the average dollar loss per burglary was about $2,185. And 28% of the burglaries occurred when someone was home, and 7% of the people at the home received some type of violence. And unfortunately, the police can only close about 13% of the cases. So what can you do to help protect yourself? What can you do to make your house unattractive to burglars? Well, first thing is you get a burglar alarm. And since the first thing 25% of the burglars do is cut the phone line, you want to make sure that the security system you have is maybe a wireless kind, like cell phone technology, and not one that uses a landline to contact your company. At dark, after night, the best line of defense is lights. Plenty of lights you can have, like motion detector lights outside. You can use time lights inside. You can give the illusion of being up later than you actually are by having some time lights stay on if you go out after you actually go to bed. So that is one way to help dissuade burglars. Third line of defense is a dog. A good dog can do a lot to help prevent burglary. You know, the dogs bark, and you get the right kind that can bite.
Visiting hours for adult services are over in 10 minutes. Thank you for your cooperation.
So a dog is a good deterrent though, but make sure don't tie the dog up, because then when it gets to the end of the leash, the burglar can go and do what you want. The next line of defense is deadbolts. Deadbolts are harder to break open, and so make sure every door in your house or exterior door has a deadbolt. And if you have shrubbery around the house, you want shrubbery to be trimmed so that burglars cannot hide in it. Sometimes they will hide in your bushes and wait till you leave, and then go break into the house. So if you keep your bushes trimmed, then there will be less chance of them hiding, and that will save you from that. Also, if you have a gate going to the backyard, you want to make sure that there's no way that it can open from the outside. And if you put a truss over the gate, that truss would further discourage burglars, because it can be thin, it can make some noise if our burglar tries to crawl through, and so that is another deterrent. How many of you put a spare key somewhere outside your house when you get in? Well, burglars know where to look, and they can find it pretty easily. And it's probably better if you could give your key to a neighbor so that you get locked out. You can go to your neighbor and get into the house. Another thing is, if the neighbor has a shed, you can put your key in a box in the shed with other keys, so kind of hide it among the other keys. Then have the shed's key under your flower pot. The burglars wouldn't know what to do with that, because it's obviously not the house key. So that's one way, another way to discourage burglars. Another one is to keep valuables out of sight. If they see a big screen TV through the window, that can tempt them. So either keep the curtains closed or say move it. It also includes don't put the box big screen TV came in outside, because that's advertising the make and model that you have. You might find, you might be on the burglar shopping list, so you might come home, found out you just unbox it before the burglar and set it all up for him to just take it home and just plug it in and turn on. So so we can keep everything valuable hidden. And when you go on your vacation, you want to make sure that the house looks lived in. So you, I mean, if you have a car in the garage, a car in the driveway, if you have someone mowing your lawn, and also have lights or timers so that the light comes home at night. And so and also to check and make sure there's no newspapers or any mail that's left around that looks like no one's home. And last week Doug talked about Facebook. If you're on any social media like Facebook, don't advertise your vacation time. You're planning to go to Hawaii for a couple of weeks, don't plan it. You might come back and find out that your house is empty. Somebody came up with a boogie van, loaded it all up, went, and neighbors thought you moved. So don't advertise where you're going. Our dates are going to be gone, or you're going to see that opening of a new movie or something like that. So tonight I'll tell you about 10 different ways to help to prevent burglars from breaking into your house. Which one will you use to help make your house more safe?